how and where we would get a job, a mining job in 2025. Conversations about mining. Hi, Jess. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Andrew. How you going?
Yeah, really good. Thank you.
Awesome. I've got a question for you today. How and where do we get a job in mining in 2025?
Okay, so 2025, I know we were just talking about this off camera. The media is not talking about this at all. Gold went to a new record high in Australian dollars over the weekend. It was $4,375 an ounce. Gold price is ridiculous. The copper price is $14,500 a ton, which is just a ridiculous price for copper as well. So copper and gold mines is where I'd be looking for my job, and the majority of those are hard rock underground. So looking at getting a nipper's job or an underground truck driving job. You could look at an ADGI job underground or a diamond drillers offsiders job or even a paste fill job. Even those are normally looked at second tier jobs because they just don't have anybody. We've had a few people come through that have just started on paste crew and gone from there. So there's no ends of areas of work going around. If you're worried about the underground side of things and want to do the surface, the issue that you've got is that they've turned everything driverless. So you've really only got drillers offsiders jobs to look at on the surface, which, I don't, it's not my cup of tea. I always tell people you got to like camping if you want to go drilling offsiding on the surface, because that's basically what you're doing. But yeah,
Yeah.
if I was going in at the moment, I wouldn't be looking anywhere else but a hard rock underground gold mine to jump on and, try and get through the ranks as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I would say the market is still very similar to where we left it before Christmas. That yeah, surface roles and all your construction and all your TAs and your shutdown work and your dump truck traineeships, surface ones anyway, or open pit is all kind of dried up. There's nothing really around. And if you have been looking on Seek for those roles and you're wondering where they've all gone now that you're ready to start applying, yeah, they're not coming back anytime soon. And it's definitely a time to just kind of flip a switch and be looking in a different area. And to be honest, if I had to choose between going underground into like as a nipper or paste crew or service crew or a haul truck operator even, I would 100% be doing that before I'd be a surface driller's offsider. That is horrendous. I did that for 9 months and it was horrific.
We used to drive past them then, because like I go back to the days where they wouldn't let them in the camps. So even if
Yeah,
they were drilling just outside a camp, they wouldn't let them in the camps. They made them camp outside the camp perimeter.
yeah,
And you drive past them, it'd be like driving past the third world country, sort of
yeah,
thing. And
one hundred percent.
you'd be looking at them going, "Thank fuck, I'm not over there doing that shit."
Man, I used to always say it's like being in a chain gang. Like you're honestly like you're in jail. And you're camping or in caravans or camping with like a bunch of feral guys. Like it's
Yeah.
feral,
And you've
It's
got to do all
hot,
the
it's
cooking.
dirty.
You've got to do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
That's like with the diamond driller offsiders job underground. You're going to be at a camp. You're going to get your own room. You've got the mess. You've
yeah,
got the wet mess. All that sort of stuff.
yeah,
It's still hard work, but it's all very civil, and you don't have to cook at the end of the day, and you can have a shower
a hundred
whenever you want.
percent.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I would 100% be saying that. So yeah, you're definitely looking at underground or at least gold and copper mining, which yeah, like Andrew said, 99% of those roles you're going to be looking at underground. And
Yep.
if you haven't really had a look at any of the jobs, like reach out, flick us a message or drop a comment down the bottom if you want us to go into more detail about what those roles are and how a day might look for them.
Yep.
And just see, what you might be interested in and start doing some research and watching some of Andrew's other videos on the channel about, what the industry is and how it works and what each role does to do some research to figure out where you might want to be, because that is where all the work is. And we're having people get jobs, like Andrew said, that aren't usually entry level, that have zero experience at all in any type of mining, are walking into really good underground jobs, nippers, underground haul truck operators, service crew, paste crew.
Andy just got a
Yeah,
job, yeah, a couple of months ago washing out mono tanks for $50 an hour.
yeah,
And the whole reason
yeah.
that he got the job was because he did the training and he could talk to them about how it all worked. And that was, that they just needed a bum in a seat that they could leave alone as quickly as possible. And that's what you're trying
Yeah.
to aim for. You're trying to be an easy win for these mining employers, because unfortunately they go through a lot of people when they try and staff their mines, because it's not for everybody. And a lot of people have a very romanticized view of what mining is, and
Yeah,
big paychecks with not a lot of work and a lot of team camaraderie. And it's not always like that, unfortunately.
yeah. No, it's not at all.
Yeah. So we aim to give you a pretty realistic view of what you're getting yourself into so you can make a educated decision whether you actually want to do it or not. And if you do, then you've got all the skills and all the knowledge to go and make it happen for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask, please send them through. If you've got a $35 question you'd like Jess to ask me about the industry, please send it through. And if you could share this video around and like and subscribe the channel. Thanks.
See ya.